Hi, I'm Aaron with the Cabinet and Granite Depot. Today we're going to take you through our design process for our fabrication and installation of a new restaurant we're doing in Liberty Town Center called the Son of Butcher.
These are targets. So basically I can't catch the lip because I can't shoot, I could shoot this side and measure over to that, but it's never accurate. So if I have the target sitting on the end and they're made of this special paint so that way it's not reflecting, so it hits a good measurement. But when I hit that right there and right there, it tells me where the back side of the wall is. Just like if I'm drawing out. So I know how much to put my overhang from here to here versus trying to guess it on the front. So it's a lot easier for me just to go around. And plus they stick up like little tabs. So when I come around with a laser, it just beep, 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 and it gets right off of there. Brick, a lot of times, you can't shoot through brick because look how uneven it is. See how like this one sinks in, this one sticks out. So what I'll have to do is I'll have to put tape like all my shooting points to get it to try to flow. Plus I gotta go around the power cable, so I'll have to make like a little U here so that when the countertop slides up, it goes up around that. I've been hand measuring since I was 13, so we didn't have lasers back in that day. I like the laser. I won't even hand measure anymore. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's a bathroom. I'm just gonna do the laser. Because it's always right. So why they call it waterfall is because it looks like the granite just waterfalls down like a waterfall. So there's two ways to do it. There's one waterfall that will come down and we'll actually miter the edge. So that way we'll blend it out here and it looks like one piece. And there's another waterfall where they call it, where it comes past and then the other piece glues on there like a stamp. And so you'll see like a little lip overhanging. It won't look like it's one piece coming down. It'll look like it's two pieces with like a leg put on there. Sometimes in the leg application, which we'll do inside, we have to do it that way because we're putting skirts on it and you can't wrap down. They want the skirt to look like it's three-dimensionally back. So we'll do the skirt on the inside. And then this case, they want people to walk out that door right there, walk up and it looks like it's just one piece of granite flowing over the side. So this will be one piece. That one right there, that long edge is gonna be, they don't make granite that big, so. Perfect, to the 16th. Never happened. That's the longest one I've ever shot before, by the way. 430 inches, yeah, that's pretty big.
So this job is quite big. So we are using 4 slabs, possibly. Each one of them has a number here. So you have to cut with this number or you cut wrong. Every slab is different sizes. You see this right here? That's what I'm working on right here. But this doesn't look good just because it's very hard to match them. And we will input all the pieces we need for this particular job, and you want to make sure it looks beautiful. You want to make sure they line out perfectly, especially right over here it has a waterfall. So when they line out, you want to match, the vein match perfectly, right here, left and right. This is a finished picture. This is what you will look at, finished. And I have to use 2 slabs for this particular job. It's just to make it look pretty. I could use this on top, but look at the veining here. It looks, not pretty. I wouldn't like that in my house. This one doesn't look too bad. But anyway.
The best thing, honestly, about Son of a Butcher, what I enjoyed was when I walked in there and got the scope and the lay of the land, it was literally raw. So I actually get to see, which a lot of people don't see, is the rough part of it before we make it beautiful. The best part is when you get to go in and eat and you actually get to see all the beautiful stuff that you did. It's always the end result. Yeah, so what we're doing here is we're actually epoxying on a side of a miter. You recently saw him outside cutting it with a grinder, so we cut that to length. So our guys are getting ready to set the scene. So what he's doing is he's pre-leveling beforehand. So the machine that we use has suction cups on both sides, and what that does is actually sucks the piece up to the machine, and that way we can move it left to right, back to forward. It's our two-powder epoxy right there. That actually comes pre-mixed, believe it or not. So a lot of quartz, which is a pure white, you can't mix that with the epoxy. So they actually make their own self-epoxy colors. They take ground up quartz that make the same color, and then it comes out as a two-part, so that way when you get done with it, it looks beautiful. So the hostess stand's the most important part because that's a focal point. When everybody walks in the restaurant, the first thing they see is the hostess stand. We always make it look like it flows over, kind of like a waterfall, like if you're looking at Niagara Falls. The bar alone took 5 slabs, and then the hostess stand took 2. Altogether, I think we had 10 slabs of quartz in there. Again, my favorite part, I love the end result. The end result is everything. It's when people look at it, people see it, they see what you guys do. They actually don't get to see the hard part that goes into it, but the end result is always the best. Thank you so much for watching. Please visit us on our website.
Remember to like, subscribe, and follow us on social media.
And that way you can stay up to date with all of us here at the Cabinet and Granite Depot.
Thank you.
Thank you.